In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a finish. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Hello, hello, hello. It's your boy, the Beast One. As you can tell, I am covering today for our girl Reese. She had some therapy she's doing today, so she called up. Of course, she called me up and asked me if I'd come and hang out with y'all and have a good time on Tall Tale Thursday. I'm excited, and as y'all know, I'm gonna go ahead and do my best Reese impression. Unfortunately, I don't have the book in front of me. But y'all know what it is. Shades of Blue. I'm pulling my phone because I do have it on audio book. So just so you know, you can go on Amazon, you can go out there, you get your copy, you can get it on audio book if you got a subscription, and listen to it during your time and hear a great story about somewhat true, somewhat made up story about her life and her friends, and I'm excited to be there and do this. And also, I did start my morning off with my morning coffee and put that good old Molly Sea Moss in it. If you haven't tried Molly Sea Moss, you gotta give it a try. It helps me out. It's definitely helped me with my gut and stomach and just getting things, having energy and just taking care of sorry, people calling me, taking care of that health, because if your health ain't right, you don't start there, ain't nothing gonna be right. So, we're gonna get into the show today a little bit, Tall Tale Thursday. I got my man joining me, y'all, and know him from a lot of different places, but he also always comes in. He's been on my show, I've been on his show, and it's your boy Trey Wiz. What's up, Trey? How you doing today, sir?
What's up, Slim? Good morning. What's going on? Good morning. Thank you for
Well,
stepping
man,
in for Reese.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you came and hung out with me. As more
Yeah, of
as the
course.
panel comes in, they gave me some control this time, so I can jump in and remove people and mute people. Y'all know I'm a
Yeah,
Nazi,
move some shit
so
around.
I'm excited. I don't know if Molly gonna hop in and holler at us, but I hope he does. Molly, the super producer, still handling things, so I'm happy about that.
As he
Looks
does.
like
Yeah.
he talked to got some stuff Facebook link. All right, we just reading some things. All right, there we go. Molly, what's going on?
What's up,
Molly, how you
Slim?
Yeah,
doing, sir?
what up, gang? I
What's
know
up,
this gonna
Slim?
be a good one today. We got my man Beast behind the wheel. I know he gonna get me back sometime today. I don't know when.
Hey man, right now, as I start feeling my way around and understand exactly what I want to do, I'll be quiet now, but I'll be talking again later. Don't worry.
Type
I'll
shit.
say something. I got something to say later, but we definitely, I kind of wanted to, it's my chance to shine, so I kind of wanted to do today's Tall Tale Thursday and talk about relationships, talk about, how it is out here dating nowadays. Fortunately for me, I've been married for 23 years, so always like to live vicariously through everybody else and what the dating world looks like. You know, me, I sit on my marriage high horse and look down at y'all like damn, y'all out here
Y'all
still on these
single
streets.
ass, yeah.
Hey,
Still
y'all
working on
still
it.
ass. Y'all still out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching things go along, and you know, it's interesting. You know, my son, he's 23, he's old enough that he's dating and things like that. So I, you know, like I said, I sit on my high horse and look down upon y'all as y'all are dating and doing all these crazy things. I see that makes me go back to my wife and thank God that we're still together. You know what I'm saying? So
That part done for real.
you know, but I just wanted to have just some good conversation and just me
Yeah,
if
we
you
can do
nah,
that.
you
I can
good,
get that.
Molly. Yeah, just have some good conversations and see what's going on and talk about the thing. So I wanted to start off with since it's Tall Tale Thursday, we'll start off with a story. I'm gonna start off with I wanted to ask you what was your worst dating experience, but I'm gonna go first and tell you about my worst dating experience I ever had when I was dating. This was back in way back in the day, and this was even before this was like what mid '90s or something like that. I think I had a cell phone, but it was that old school joint, the Sprint joint that was only like this big. And it was only like that big, and and then that shit didn't work on elevators, it didn't work on nothing you needed it to work on. So, my worst dating experience, and I'm be honest, I was in a relationship at this time, but a friend of mine was like, "Hey, yo, I know this girl who goes to school with you." This is I was at Bowie State. He's like, "Hey, I know this girl that goes to school with you, and she said she's seen you before, and she wanted to meet you and shit." I was like, "Yeah, all right, well." I was like, I got a girl and shit. And she was like, "Hey, man, your girl at a different college, you at this college, at least meet her." So I was like, all right, well, shit, I'm good. I'll meet her, right? So I meet her, Spanish young and bad. I mean, she was bad, dog. And I was like, all right, this is, I'm not going to
Yeah,
turn this down. So, we
yeah.
go out on a date. I had my philosophy was this: if I asked you out on a date, then I paid for the date. But
Okay.
if you ask me out on a date, then you got to pay for the date. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right,
my
yeah.
joint because I'm not gonna eat. Because you get that dude, women. Oh, I'm hungry. This, that, and the other, and they like, and then you go, oh, you want to go out to eat? Nah, you hungry? You want to go out to eat? And you want me to come with you? Then you paying, shorty. It just worked that simple.
Yeah, cause yeah.
Now, if I call you, then that's something different. I'm like, I'm hungry. You want to go out to eat with me? Then I'm paying for it. So But so we make it a simple date. We go to the movies and go out to eat and blah blah blah. And I mean, it was cool. And I remember it was after the movies we were sitting there eating, and I remember exactly when the date switched. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, because I can't remember what I said, but y'all know I got a smart ass mouth. And I said something smart to her, and she went instant psycho on me, son. Instant psycho on me. So, what's up, funny man? How you doing? Oh, why can't I join you? What the hell? All right, there we go. Maybe me and Molly are hitting it at the same time.
What's up,
But funny
Snow?
man
What's
is
up?
going
What's
in the
up?
group. Yeah, I'm just
What's
telling a
good?
story about my worst dating experience. So we're gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna get everybody's story when they get around. So I take her, we out, and I said something to her, and I switched. She switched, and then she started getting an attitude. So then I was like, so me, so I'm gaslighting her attitude. I don't give a shit. I'm just keep on going, boom, boom, boom. I'm just shooting shots at her, just dang, dang, dang. So now she mad. So what my problem was that she drove to the date. I had a car, but she drove to the date because I didn't know the area as well as she did. And she was like, yeah, let's go here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool, all right, whatever, So I got in the car. So now the date's gone bad, right? And I'm sitting here like, all right, hey, shorty, just take me back to my joint. Just take me back to my dorm. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I don't got no time to deal with no psycho chicks and this, that, and the other, right? So we pull up, we get back to my dorm. We pull up. And I mean, I'm in my dorm. It's like 30 niggas outside of my dorm at this time, right?
Oh shit.
When they pull out the joint, this bitch gonna tell me, she gonna tell me I'm not gonna slow down. You're gonna have to roll out the car.
Oh
I
no.
looked at her. I said, what? She was like, nah, you gonna have to roll out the car. She laughed and she was like, oh, you Mr. Funny Man and shit. Let's see how you like that. And this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, nah, bitch, this ain't gonna work. So I just sat in the car. I just sat, she just drove by, right? I just sat in the car. I was like, nah. I was like, yeah, I'll just go on with you, shorty. I don't care.
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's
not
the
going
wrong
like
way.
that.
You think I'm about to roll out this car. So sure enough, then she goes, she takes me, leaves the campus, goes to a gas station to get some gas. So at this point, I'm like, I'm sitting in this joint, but I knew she had her book bag and shit in the back of the joint, right? In the back of the car. So I reached back there and I found this, back then it was a T80 calculator that cost like $160 or some shit like that, right?
Oh, all right.
So then when she pulled off at the gas station, I rolled the window down, hold the calculator out the window. I was like, yeah, bitch, if you don't take me back home, I'm throwing this shit right out the window, right? And then she was like, nah, that's my stuff. You ain't gonna do that, blah, 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 man. So I grabbed something else out of the book bag and tossed that shit right out the window. And I was like, yeah, this calculator going next. So long story short, she ended up taking me back. She ended up taking me back home, and I still broke the calculator when I got out the car. But yeah, yeah, that was my easily the worst date. And then she started getting her boys, some of her so-called friends, trying to get the money back from me and stuff like that. It ended up lasting like at least another month of her trying to do all that shit. But I was like, nah, man. And that was one of the things that made me stop even dating. I was like, you know what? I got my shorty. I'm good. I'm not even gonna mess with these crazy assholes out here. So, you know, that's just my quick story of a long time ago. What about you, Trey? What was your worst dating experience?
I ain't not trying to be that person, but I haven't. I'm in the age range where you might have like went out to dinner, you might have went out somewhere, but motherfuckers don't really want to classify shit as a date that you actually, I don't know this weird ass generation with wanting to have everything but a title on shit and motherfuckers like everybody just fucking and fucking and sucking and shit. It's yeah. So the dating shit is like gone. You got a select few that you might see places or online that actually still courting and going on dates and shit. But I've like been in two relationships, but I've never actually outside of that been on like dates. So I haven't had a change. I got a lot of weirdos and like stalkers and shit like that. But I ain't been on those dates. So
Well,
shit ain't even made it that far.
Well, what was the weirdest just experience then? I mean, even if you was out there and it wasn't classified as a date, like they took you to this weird spot or some bullshit. I don't know.
Cause I ain't never got like robbed or no crazy shit like that. I'll tell you an experience that got to do something with someone liking me in a weird way. Okay, so I got this customer that used to come by the motherfucking store, uh, and would stand in the corner and watch me make drinks. Like you would stand there and sometimes you wouldn't buy nothing. You would stand there and just watch me do what I'm doing or whatever. And like it got to the point where I started to get uncomfortable. Like, nigga, you're standing in the corner. I got to get my manager. Like, can you remove him? Can you tell him to leave? Or can you ask him if he's going to buy something? Like, so, I mean, I don't know. I get weird interactions like that. I get people like they'll just stand there and like, I don't know, just
Like
watch me from the corner. Yeah. So, I mean, he don't come out of the store no more, but that's why I say it's something that's a weird interaction. Just staying there watching me work. Somebody just come there, might buy a drink, drink the drink, stand there and just really be like watching me. I don't have no like weird dates or nothing like that, but that's something and that's current.
Well, I'm sure Funny Man got something. I think every date for him is weird. The shit that if he had a normal date, he'd probably be surprised. He'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?" What about you, Funny Man? What was your craziest date or weirdest reaction or weirdest thing you ever had happen?
I'm getting ready to send you a video.
Oh shit, you got a video of it?
Oh Lord,
you want to send it to my phone? Put it on the stream. Shit, so I can post. So I can show it. Can I show it?
Yeah, I'm
right.
In a private chat.
So please hold. No, please wait.
I send it to your Facebook. Your Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you send it to my face, so I just gotta pull that. All right. Well, what about you? Oh, I can pull up my Facebook Messenger on here. What about you? Oh shit, it's right here. Hold on, we ain't gotta go far. Oh shit, all right. One second, hold on, pausing it. Yeah, boy, they done messed up, gave me some control. Let's see, Facebook
Janet
right
Jackson
here.
Control.
Pull that up and now present it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no volume? Oh,
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
put the
about- yeah.
volume on. Hold on. Let's see where the here it is.
She got one more time to look at my mail. Niggas. You shouldn't say shit, but thank you. Whole 4 niggas in this motherfucker. And really, 4 black people. Like, oh God, that's it. Because we know what we like. She got one more time to look at my mail. Girl. She talking about, oh. She shouldn't say shit, but thank you.
Who's she talking about? The fucking waitress?
The waitress. Yeah, the waitress.
Like,
We went to so we went to a Chinese restaurant, right? I don't even eat Chinese like that or whatever, but you know what I mean? I was just like, you know what I mean? That's that's what she want, you know what I mean? I just won't, eat no meat, whatever, because I don't know if it's cat, dog, or whatever like that. And I asked for some extra soy sauce or whatever, and you know what I mean, like if I ask for, you know what I mean, for like she'll say she'll come to the table and she'll look at me and she'll be like, you need more refill? Or you know what I mean, this is this, or you know what I mean, she was pretty much talking to me or whatever like that. No, so so my crazy ex, whatever, like, I think she wants you without this. I said, no, she ain't. She's just doing her job or whatever like that. No, she was like, oh, so you want to take up for her and you don't believe me? I mean, man, she was a nut job. She was a nut job. But yeah, that had to been the craziest date, because I really thought she was going to fight the Chinese chick. I'm like, you know what I mean? Haven't you watched like Crouching Dragon and like if they say me don't want no trouble, that's a sign. That's like a rattlesnake with a rattler. You know what I mean? That's like saying, hey, I'll whip that ass. So,
how long was you with her?
Shoot.
This couldn't have been the first time.
God damn.
No. Yeah, that was like that was like the first. Yeah, that was like the first
red flag.
Date. Yeah, like the first date. Because you know what I mean, like
how long did you know her?
We would like order, you know what I mean, we would like order food, or you know what I mean, just because she liked wings, and at the time that's when I ate meat, so I liked wings or whatever like that. So you know we would get like wings and pizza and stuff like that. No, but that was like the first date. You know what I mean?
Well, she classified you as her man. It was like, don't this bitch keep on looking at my man.
I know. And I can't remember at the time we was on a break or not. I can't remember.
So you already, what's up, Slicky? So did you already hit it by that point or what? Because I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck the attachment was gonna be. Okay, so her shit was good. She was crazy. Her shit was bomb. So you wanted to stick with it and try to see what the fuck you can do. Okay.
Yes.
How would you say that?
Something like that. And you know what I mean? I was sitting there like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to settle down, trying to this. I ain't trying to be, you know what I mean?
So how'd you get away from her?
Huh?
How did you get away from her?
He's still with her. He locked up in the house right now.
That's the one.
in the other room and shit. You know?
That's the one. That's the one that I joke. I was joking about my car being keyed or whatever, and I was joking about my car being keyed or whatever. And I was like, "Did you key my car?" She was like, "No, I didn't keep my car. I didn't key your car or whatever like that." No, and I'm like, well, you know what I mean? You're the only Mexicans, I mean not Mexican, but Hispanics around the
racist.
Going to sit there and talk about I hate you in Spanish. You know what I mean? Like I hate you in Spanish or something like that.
Like Eminem's going miss, and they say you the only nigga around here. So
yep.
Yeah. All right, Molly. What about you, Molly? What's your craziest experience or worst date you ever been on?
I mean, I don't know worse, but I say the most satisfying for me, like, was funny. You know, I went on a date with a girl in Colorado, and for some reason, I downloaded that app, Plenty of Fish, and all the little date, cause I ain't know nobody.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a whole city, I don't know
Yeah,
nobody.
boy.
I go out, I don't really be meeting too many people, so I met somebody on there, and she happened to live in the area and work at a restaurant that I go to all the time. So I went there, met her. We was getting to hanging out, went to the movies a few times. Then one day she was like, "You want to go to a Denver game? You know, I got tickets. You know," and I was like, "Should I go with you?"
Yeah.
She
That's a
invited
nice
me out.
invite.
You know, so we there. I'm still buying stuff from the concessions and stuff for her. She run into some people she know. Left my ass. Like I'm talking, I thought she just went to the bathroom or something.
Oh,
She left, and then she said, you know, later on she ran into a group friend. They had a box, you know, like a VIP box. You can be in the box, and they couldn't get me in.
yeah.
So she decided to leave me and shit. So I was like,
Oh,
okay, you know, I'm cool with it. So my brother, when he was playing for the Broncos. I wasn't never the type to be like, well, my brother with the Broncos. I ain't say shit about it. So I was like, all right, I'm down here chilling. My brother out there on the sideline. So I hit his man Pete. He don't play as much. So he's like, where you at? I said, I'm just here at the game chilling. He's like, why you all the way up there? I was like, I was with a girl. He said, come down to the family session. I went down to the family session overnight. They in there talking. Say, man, let's go get some more food. You know, so they like, nah, we ain't paying for food. We got free food upstairs in the booth. I'm like, okay. So I went up there. This bitch is in the booth. I'm walking in there. She looking like, what in the world is he
what the
doing in
fuck?
here? I know everybody in there, you know. So everybody dapped me up. Now she looking confused. So everybody decided to go out at the end of the night. And I just said, she ain't going. You know, she had a hop in broke car, and I was like, "Yeah, we all going, but she ain't going." They like, "Why not?" Like she know. I ain't say nothing. My brother like, "All right, bad bitch, roll out," and she kept on. I never
Man,
talked to her again, but she carried me. She left me to hang out with some people she thought was a lot better than doing better than I was doing. The whole time it was my friends. They already had a booth. I just ain't know. They go to every game. I ain't know she happened to know one of them, and then she just happened to know one of the girls and know what that girl did. She still continued to go on with us. She left her. So it was like, damn, that's the only time I went on a date and I felt like, damn, she played me. But
that's
it
Yeah,
backfired. It worked out for
that's
me.
a
I
smooth
loved it
ass
at the end of the
outcome.
day.
I don't
yeah,
never
that's
see no
Yeah,
shit
crazy.
like that. I ain't never
who
had a
y'all
chance to
talking
clap at
about,
nobody
brother?
like that.
Who you talking about, Slick?
He talking about when
Slicky who?
Slicky was talking about when David was talking about the crazy chick.
Oh
When
yeah,
Funny Man was talking
nah.
about the crazy chick, he thought she was talking
Nah.
about Brenda. What's up, Slicky? Woo Woo? How you doing? Yeah, it's Men's
What's
Day,
up,
man. I'm
Slicky?
taking over. You know what I'm saying? Reese gave me the green light, so you know, hopefully we'll have some ladies come in here a little bit later. But yeah, we talking about the dating scene today and what's going on. So I'm gonna bring up another quick question real quick since Funny Man had that crazy jump. Do y'all believe that the crazier the person is, the better the sex usually is?
Absolutely. 100%.
All right. Okay.
100%.
All right. I
Yes,
love Funny
Lord.
Man.
Yes,
Well,
Lord.
yeah, my wife is batshit crazy, so I already know that. She
Absolutely,
got she got
Lord.
multiple personalities and all that shit. I got to deal with all that.
Every, and I'm gonna
You know
talk to
what I'm
all
saying?
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Sometimes I have to
Yeah, I'm
I
request.
gonna,
love you. I
I have to
love you.
request the
I
one I
love
want
you.
to I want to interact with. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
where is she at tonight? Can you type shit? Yes,
Oh,
Lord.
man.
Anybody
Right,
that knows
yeah.
anything.
But you gotta
That's a
be
little
careful. You gotta be careful though, because sometimes you get the one you don't want to. You know, like my wife. I call her Lashera. That's my wife's middle name. I
yeah.
call her. That's her protector. That's the one that when she go into fight or flight mode, her ass be coming out of nowhere. Shorty, but
Yeah.
Lashera get you fucked up in the club too. I don't that's I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure,
She'll get
yeah,
you
sure get a little hype.
yeah, Lachey get a little drunk or whatever. She come out, she'll fuck up your whole night in the club. You be like, God damn. Shorty, you know. Then
Yeah,
there's
you gotta
Vicky.
help her get in the house.
That's the normal John, and then there's Victoria. I got all three. I got names for all of them. Yeah, Victoria.
Yep.
Victoria is the sweet one. She's nice. That's when if Vicky get a little tipsy. But then that she'll get you fucked up too, because Vicky, my wife, she'll be She the youngin' that'll wave at everybody and shit when she drunk
Oh
and want to talk
yeah.
to everybody and all that bullshit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then niggas think it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Because they see her ass all drunk and shit, and she waving and
Thinking
happy
it's
and this,
open
that, and
door
the,
shit.
yeah. One time we was
Ain't no
out at this,
green light.
we out at a date at this bar called Fast Eddie's. I'm sure you
Oh
probably
yeah.
heard if you've been in the DMV area, but this is back in the day. This is
Yeah.
the one in Alexandria. So it's like
Yeah.
four of my friends and this, that, and other. My wife's drinking, and you know, I'm not a huge dancer. I dance a lot. My wife loves to dance. So, you know, my boys are dancing with her and shit. So they you know, and it's fine by me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So they dancing with her and shit. But the slight thing is, you know, niggas see her dance with all these niggas and shit, then they think it's sweet.
Now they
So
gonna
yeah, it was this one particular dude who, and we in a group. I'm talking about it was about at least 15 of us. So we in a group and this, that, and the other. And sure enough, you know, my wife waving and shit and talking to people randomly and bullshit like that. You know, and I'm used to it. But you know, I had a
Yeah.
couple of my boys who, you know, they them niggas that don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
some nigga come talking to my wife. I don't react. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I know she ain't gonna fuck nobody or
Yeah.
she
That's
ain't
self
leaving with them or
control.
no bullshit like
Self
that. I
control
know that
willpower.
ain't gonna happen. But you know,
Yeah.
them niggas didn't like it. So sure enough, this dude kept on. He was hovering and shit. Like he wasn't part of our group, but he get his drink and he would like hang to the side of our group and shit. Like he was just waiting for his opportunity to come talk to my wife. And so my boy was like, but we a group of 15 and we in a corner. So this nigga comes walking through the middle of us for no fucking reason. Like he's walking through the middle of us just trying to get to, like everybody else, when they get to our corner, stop and turn and go wherever the hell they're going. But this nigga keep walking through the middle of us, trying to, I guess, get my wife's attention. So finally, one of my boys go, "Hey yo, if this nigga walk through us again, I'm gonna punch him in his fucking face."
Yeah.
And my drunk ass wife gonna tell this nigga, "Oh, you ain't gonna do shit." To my boy, he gonna be like, yeah, she drunk and she like, man, you ain't gonna do shit. Y'all just talking that shit, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. And I said, hey, babe, I was like, babe, calm down. And I mean, this was early in our relationship too. We was
What the
probably only
fuck,
been married.
boy? Hold on. What the fuck was that? You need some of this shit.
I know them dumbass fruit flies. Oh my goodness, they like
Damn,
You
no,
bad, nigga.
can't
Go
even
ahead.
have
My
a
bad.
can't have a cup of drink. You know what I mean? Around. You know what I mean? They sitting there singing Trey songs. I'm about to dive in and junk. Like I mean,
You better
it's
get you some
crazy.
vinegar and a Dixie
I
cup
did
out
all
of
that.
motherfucker.
I even did the cleaning junk because they were saying fruit flies come from
the drains.
the drains. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I got the junk to clean the drains and everything.
You got that? You got the was Rid-X? You did get a Rid-X, and it still didn't help it.
I
Burn that
downloaded
shit
that.
out.
You gotta
Them
keep
bad
on
boys
pouring
must
that
be
shit in there.
wearing hazmat gear or something like that because they come right up and they just be
Yeah,
plucking.
them Johnsons are a bitch to get rid of.
Oh my!
You got any
goodness, they just be
construction near
plucking.
you?
Huh?
Got any construction going on near you?
No.
No. All right. I was about to say
No.
because sometimes that pushes
Yeah.
them towards you too. But anyway, let
Yeah.
me get back to my story. So sure enough, the same thing happens. The nigga goes up to the bar, gets a drink, then walks through us. My boy punches him direct slam in the face and slid his ass against the damn bar. So then I give her my car keys. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and go home. I already know how the rest of this day about to end up, right?
Yeah.
So I grabbed the dude and dragged him off the bar and told him to get the fuck out, get the fuck out of away from my group and this, that, and the other. And then he was like, I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back with my boys and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And we was like, don't worry, we'll be still here waiting for you. So,
Right.
long story short, I ended up giving my wife the keys and stuff. We waited. That nigga ain't never come back. But
Yeah.
but that's how she'll get you fucked up. She all get all happy and shit and blah blah blah. But low
Social
key,
and shit.
I think she liked that shit. That's just between me and you. I think she liked that shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. 'Cause
She
why
like
would you not?
yeah,
Yeah.
I keep on telling her, I was like, yeah, you like that nigga till the nigga come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and she get out of hand. Then you
Yeah,
calm me down.
there you are. Why you do that? Blah, blah, blah.
Hey,
Yeah.
shit, that's
Yeah,
my
she
God.
clutching her pearls and shit like she didn't know I was
Yeah,
about to whoop this
shit.
nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? like,
The
like,
fuck he thought it always was, right?
oh, I can't believe you acted that
Right,
way. Like,
You're
come
a
on,
right.
man.
monster.
You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So what
No.
about the question still was funny man, do you believe that the crazy women had the best coochie or had the best sex?
Yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Like, that's what I've been dealing with. Like, and it's hard. I mean, they're not just crazy. Just they're like they're even crazier. Like in the bed. You know what I mean? It's like no, I'm serious. You be sitting there, be like, damn, I just seen this on XXNX. You
Yeah, they
know?
be wanting to get turned out
Yeah,
nowadays. It's not the same.
What was your craziest request, funny man?
Oh, you already know.
Besides besides eating ass, I mean, you never had one want you to piss on them or shit on them or some shit?
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah.
Both?
Some both. Yeah,
Both or what? Yeah, get
yeah.
specific now.
The
Yeah.
same one. It was saying that I was vanilla or whatever, like because I didn't want to try it. You know what I mean? Try that. You know what I mean? Pissing inside of her and stuff like that. No, I was like,
Oh wow,
I'm
I
like,
seen that though. I seen that. That's a category. Yeah,
That's a category.
I said,
it is.
no, I'm not doing that dumb junk. Hey, can I tell another? I just remember. Can I tell another bad
Yeah.
beat?
Go ahead.
Man. Okay, so I hit this chick up that I try to get for a while or whatever. Like, and I said, hey, I got Kevin Hart tickets, whatever like that. No, I said I ain't got no date. You know what I mean? What's up? And she hit me up and she was like, oh, I love Kevin Hart. Yeah, let's do this. Now that this is this and everything else. So I was like, all right, cool. I said, I get off work. I think the show started at like 9 or something. I said, I get off work at I think I get off work at like 4 or something like that. And I said, I'll pick you up. I said, drive. I said, I'm paying for everything. I said, the only thing I need you to do is remember where I parked. I said, because at the time I was working like 2 or 3 jobs and everything, and my memory and everything. I said, and I was tired. I said, only thing your job is just remember where we park. So we go to the show, have a good time and everything. The show ended like, I think like 12, something like that. No, so we're walking. And I said, where's the car? And she was like, I think it's here. Yep. Because I remember this. The show was in Baltimore.
Oh yeah, you want to get the hell out of there.
The
I
show,
heard you. He's in the hood.
the show. Where was it? Farms, Farms.
Royal Farms Arena.
Royal Farms.
Royal
Yes.
Farm. Oh,
That's
you went
where
to
it was at.
boy. You
Walking around in circles. You know what I mean? This dense white blind or whatever like that. No. We seen a group of guys posting, you know what I mean? And I hear her, she was like, I think we're lost. I said, no, we're not. I said, come on.
Oh my God.
So I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I was nervous. I seen like a 7-Eleven. I seen a 7-Eleven, right? So I said, come on, let's go in here and go in this 7-Eleven. You know, maybe try to gather my thoughts, whatever. And I go inside the 7-Eleven. She comes back with the dude and was like, hey, this dude said he knows exactly where her car is at.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
We haven't met the dude the whole we haven't. I said, how the hell do he know where the car is at?
Wow.
So I told him, I said, man, I said, no. I said, we don't need you. I said, I just remember where I parked and everything. I said, it's all good. And I waited. I waited like a half hour before the coast was completely clear. And so I ended up calling my sister. I ended up calling because my sister, she's from that area. And she ended up as far as her, we went to a whole. We didn't stay hotel, whatever. It was just we was just walking around in circles, and it was just like, hey, you know, what I mean, I just need to just sit down, gather our thoughts, and stuff and all. And she called, and they came and picked her up, and also she left me by myself. So
and still couldn't find the fucking car.
No, I didn't. I because it was one of them underground garages, one of them underground garages or whatever.
Oh, where you go this way and your car's not there, and then you go this way and your car's still not there.
It closed at a certain time, like in the daytime. You know, it's noticeable, but at night, and especially when they close and everything, it's just I don't know. You just so. Yeah, I looked on the ticket. On the ticket, it said some weird LA stuff, whatever like that. No, so I ended up calling that, and this is this, and then finally got a hold of the dude that owned the garage or whatever. And he was like, "Yeah, we got you," because I called all the garages. Like I said, and finally I found out about that underground garage, and it was like a week later. I got a hold of the dude, and he was like, yeah, we got your car. And I said, thank you. I said, I'll be by tomorrow to pick it up. He said, okay. And I said, how much do I owe? And he was like, don't worry about it. Because I explained the whole to him. No, he said, don't even worry about it. It's on the house. But yeah, that was my worst. That was I haven't talked to her since. I haven't talked to her.
All right. Well, welcome to the house, Destiny Andrews. How you doing, girl? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you coming through. I don't know if you've been listening, but we're talking about worst dates and things that you've ever had. So, Destiny, I want to know what was your worst dating or date experience that you have ever had?
All right. So my worst date. He showed up drunk, but I couldn't really tell because it was like my first time going out with him, and I mean, I just thought he was a bad driver, which I mean, turns out I wasn't wrong, but I'm an asshole about driving because I've been in a couple wrecks, trusting other people with my life, so I would say something about it, and he would like, "Oh no, it's okay," and just like brush that shit off. And he didn't know where he wanted to take me, but then, no, we're gonna go to why am I trying to say O'Reilly's? O'Charlie's, I think. And it was good. He ordered a beer. He had like 3 while we were there. And he wasn't very interesting. He was incredibly socially awkward. And he was like, well, we're going to go somewhere else after this, right? I'm like, well, actually, you know what? I think I need to go home. And when he got there, he kept trying to make me kiss him. And it was really annoying. And there was some shoving involved. And I did skedaddle on out, and he, instead of like backing out of the fucking driveway, he pulled into my father's lawn, and it had just stormed, so everything's all sloppy and shit. He pulled into my father's yard, went into my father's deep ditch, up out of it, and the guy's truck just like drug marks all the way through that shit. And I'm sitting there hollering and yelling at him. And then like 2 weeks later, he messaged me. He was like, are you mad at me? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm mad at you. The fuck? So, and then I ended up dating him.
Talking about the O'Charlie's joint.
Then you ended up dating him after that.
Yeah, for like 10 months. I was lonely, and he liked me. And I was really young. I was really young. Very stupid.
Slicky Woo Boo, I see you in the comments, brother. He said hi to you, Destiny. What was your worst? Put in the comment your worst dating experience. You're a DJ. I'm sure you've met some crazy chicks out there, and you know, it also, like I said, curious to you. I think you said that sometimes that the crazier the chick, the better the pussy. So I'm trying to figure. We also having that discussion too. So now I got a question. I know that Destiny, you've been very open about you dating women and men. So as a person, is the crazier the dude, the better the dick? Does that work? Or I mean, Trey, I don't know if you want to answer that too, but I'm just curious. Is it usually the crazier the dude, the better the dick? Like, we believe that the crazier the woman, the better the pussy?
The crazier the guy, the more likely he's going to want to do the rough stuff that makes a bitch fall in love real fast. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What's something that'll make you, like, no, I'm not going on a second date with this person?
Who, for me personally?
All of you.
Well, shit. I kind of told it, but all right. So
sorry.
I need no. I have to have what is it called? A yin to my yang type situation, type of thing. For me, I can be aggressive as I want to be, and I can be. I'm a fairly nice guy until I ain't. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you gotta have you can't have the same aggressive personality as me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife is different, because when she gets drunk, I know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Or she gets drunk, or whatever the case may be. And she still doesn't get aggressive. She's still super friendly, and I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I hate when she's drunk. She's the person waving at everybody. Hi, how you doing? Talking to fucking, like, she's talking to bums on the street and shit, asking them how their life is. You know what I'm saying? And I can't have a person, me and other aggressive personalities. Like we can be friends, but we damn sure can't date. Because we'll gaslight each other to do stupid shit together. Like, we'll go and fuck with people together as long as this, that, and the other. But us dating, nah, that shit ain't working. You know what I'm saying? One of us I gotta have somebody who's willing to submit at some point. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be willing to submit at some point. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, yeah, I ain't submitting to shit. You can forget that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and I ain't into all that crazy shit in the bed either. Like, you ain't, like I did date a girl who like put her nails in my back and shit like that and all that shit. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm too light skinned for that shit. I don't like no pain. I don't like none of
Well, you
that
said
shit.
light skin.
I'm too light skinned. Yeah, I had bruises all on my back. I look like a runaway slave when she was done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like none of that shit. Huh?
I didn't look at it.
Yeah, I had scratches and all kinds of shit on my back. I'm like, oh, hell no. I was like, yeah, I don't like being in a session and then get out of it and I'm more bruised than I was when I came in. Like, Jesus, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever had somebody turn psycho or extremely possessive after you have sex with them?
Yes.
Explain. Go ahead. Tell the story.
Because shit can get okay. Yeah, because shit can get crazy.
Let me let Trey go first. I want to hear Trey's possessive. Story.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because this is local. This is up the street. So I got somebody that I'm trying to duck off from right now because of an interaction or whatever. And you supposed to be out here in the streets keeping shit under wraps and closing your motherfucking mouth, but you want to be the one that you wanna you wanna stick your neck out there and try to determine who I talk to, and all of a sudden all that G shit went out the window, and now you give a fuck a little too much. But nah, like somebody that like is on that stalker shit, like don't want you to talk. Nobody wanna like dictate what you do. Almost want to claim you and like. Like all on your back, like you give them a little taste, little sample, little splendor, little whatever, and motherfuckers get crazy, and will almost put themselves out there and put their personal business out there for the sake of like not being able to control their emotions.
Wow, hold on real quick. I just want to say this. Slicky Woo Boo said the bitch, she brought her kids on the date. That would be a no-go. 100% would be a no-go for me. That'd be a hell nah. I'm good with you having kids, but bitch, get a babysitter.
You're not bringing
Right,
them
like-
with you.
No, she
You're
ain't
not
supposed to be
bringing them with you.
introducing the kids to a new guy.
Free
First
meals. That's what. That's
Get
what.
off,
the-
that.
That
Free
is
meals.
nuts. That is funny and nuts at the same time.
Free meals,
Yeah,
man.
that is crazy. Have you ever? All right, so to go back, let me go ahead and let Funny Man answer or Destiny about your possessive experience. Well, Funny Man already showed his. I don't know if you saw the video earlier, Destiny, of the bitch was mad that the waitress said thank you to him and shit.
Yeah,
Didn't,
like,
the bitch was mad because the
Throw her
waitress didn't do nothing.
away.
But Destiny, what's your psycho joint?
Well, I mean, I don't have like a bajillion psycho stories. It's just more like, you know, you expect a one night stand to be a one night stand, and then it's like, hey, you want to come back over? It's like, actually, I'm doing something. Well, what are you doing? Who are you hanging out with? Can I come hang out with you? It's like, you know what? I'm busy as shit. How about we don't do that? Because I'm trying to keep there a separation. Oh, we were friends before this. We're not anymore.
we're not.
And then the I love you shit has happened right afterwards. It's
yep.
like, oh my God. I mean, the interesting one, the one that ended up being what I called a Tuesday. And he was my Tuesday for a minute until me and my guy got together almost 5 fucking years ago now. But my Tuesday, he'd be like, hey, I got some weed, and he'd send me pictures of weed, and I'm like, that's nice. And he goes, and I bought you an outfit. I'm like, well, that looks pretty nice, actually. And I ordered Chinese food, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'm coming over.
Right.
And that's how it ended up being my Tuesday. But he never said the I love you stuff. He and I, the only thing we had compatible was the sex. Conversation was boring as shit, and he didn't share his cigarettes with me, and I was a mooch. So it was like, all right, sex is it. Gotcha. And
Yeah, I can't even get a cigarette. Damn. What the
I
fuck?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Damn.
fuck,
Not
you
even
gonna
a
turn me
cigarette.
into a pretzel and not give me a cigarette? Well, okay, fine.
All right, I got another question for you for the panel, real quick. Have you ever done something dirty to someone else? Have you been the one that was not like dirty, like treated them like I've told the story about the one night stand I had where I took the girl's money and ran out on her and used it to take my boys out to IHOP that night. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, you glitched up when you went to say money, and it sounded like you said, I took that girl's mama and ran out of the hot.
Oh no, nah. Not that, but I mean, I did have like when I was in high school, I did do some dirty, filthy things that I should regret. You know, I did I banged a chick in the church closet, and then and and then left her in there with let's just say she had a you know, the pullout game was great and I might have had you know, I had to put it somewhere. So, you know, I didn't leave it inside of her, so I put it all on her and then left her to walk with the stains all over. You know, that was a pretty bad one right there. But yeah, if you ever had that moment where you did something dirty, because I ain't gonna lie, during that time, man, I was doing some trifling things to people. I ain't let them know, but nothing like funny, man. I wasn't eating ass and shit like that. But you know, but just treating them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just treating them wrong and not caring about their feelings. Just came over there to smash and leave. That was it. So you know.
Yeah.
But what about any of y'all? You ever did a guy dirty? Destiny would probably be a guy or a girl. Destiny would probably be the kind of just leave a nigga naked with his dick out at all. Funny man, I know he's done somebody dirty, probably.
Okay, yeah, because I'm thinking of 3 different situations and wondering,
shit.
they're not like bad. Well, one of them's kind of like, that was a bitch move, but the rest of it is not really all that bad.
Go ahead. We'll let us be the judge.
Okay. Hold on, I'm half asleep, so Now all I can think about is the one that was probably the worst. Is there anything bad I've done? Okay, so the one that's not that bad was I did date my bestie at the time, her ex-boyfriend. I did date him for a bit, but I was friends with both of them before they dated. And I knew she was crazy, so I knew why they broke up. And I got her side and his side, and knew which person was meddling with. So I was like, whatever. And I dated him, which, I mean, she wasn't a great friend anyhow. I don't know why I considered her my. Oh yeah, because I was fucking weird and nobody wanted to talk to me. But anyhow, another one that I didn't consider bad at the time, but now as an adult, I'm like, that was probably not great, was I was talking with somebody, but with a guy that didn't go to my school, so we only ever chat over the phone, and I called the phone number that he wanted to call me on every day, and I didn't know I was talking to his dad. And
Oh wow.
I was 15, and this guy was like almost 40. And that was the conversation for the past.
Okay. All right.
The one that probably is bad is whenever I was 18, I dated a kid that was also 18, and he had ED, and I told the whole school he had ED.
Wow. All right. That's pretty bad. But
that's the one I was like, that's probably bad.
But funny, well, at least Funny Man did fuck his friend's mom.
You know what I'm saying? So, stay away from my mother.
Yeah, well, you know, shit. You better tell your mother don't come to deep Maryland, because Funny Man gonna hunt her ass down. But anyway, all right. What about you, Funny Man? You got hold on real quick. I guess DJ said a ton I have done with women. And then he said you a nasty ass. I think that was towards me when I was telling my story. I'm not sure. It might have been Destiny, but I don't know. But Funny Man, what about you, sir?
Shoot. Something crazy. I mean, not crazy, but something bad that I did. Well, I remember I scheduled two hookups on the same day. I scheduled two the same day. My dumb and locked the door. The last came earlier, and best friends or whatever. And
breaking up on us, Funny Man.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Here, let me plug my, because it might be my charger. If I need charge,
sitting on a vibrator or something. I don't know.
Shit.
All right, is this better?
It's all right. I guess we'll see.
Okay. So, like I was saying, I got 2 dates at the same time. I mean, a few hours apart, and like I said, they were best friends or whatever. And my dumbass left the door unlocked, and the other one came earlier than what it was expected. You know what I mean? I wasn't done or whatever, so I was caught. But she didn't just straight up just just caught me like, oh, you dirty, this, that, this. She got on my my stereo junking on. She played that Whitney Houston. Why does it hurt so bad?
That's how you drop her head.
She had some gifts and for me, but she wrote a note. She left the gifts. She wrote a note that and she played a song and she left. And so I think that was probably the dirtiest. I should have locked the door.
I don't know, Funny Man. I think you're hiding something. That was kind of unimpressive for me. But what about you, Trey?
Or anything?
No.
I thought you definitely would have invited her in.
No, they was best friends.
All right, Trey. What about you, sir?
Yeah, this is okay. So wait, they were best friends. One walked in on you doing the other one, and it didn't turn into things I've seen in pornos so many times.
Yeah, she just played music and left the gifts.
Yeah,
that sounds like some Lifetime shit.
Oh no, that's not how you suck a dick. This is how you suck a dick.
This is how you suck a dick. Let's learn together. We're in
No, she was
class.
no, she was one of those, you know what I mean, one of those good, you know what I mean, like not like at the time not real experienced and everything like that.
So she wasn't
That
trying
was her opportunity to get some experience under her
I,
belt.
like my
to get some straight hand knowledge.
her third, I think I was like person, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh shit, Molly wants to jump in. Molly, you gonna tell us
Molly?
your experience? Something you did bad?
Did bad like in what? Life?
Like like to date. Oh, you're on a date or a girl or something you did that you now regret.
That I regret. Yeah, somebody over here swear you sound like our buddy Big Dave. They thought you was, every time they hear Beast's voice, they think it's Dave. Nah, that's my man Beast. I did so much. I don't know, man. I was terrible, like in school, in high school, and college. I was the worst. I was one of the worst male bachelors out here, probably. But maybe the worst thing I did was, dang, which one I want to choose from. I ain't gonna let y'all know how terrible I was before I changed. But I had this thing, like when I didn't want to talk to a girl no more, I used to like find a way to hook them up with my friends without them knowing. Like I get my friend to go at them, and then they get their number, and then I ask my friend to come over when she over, and they be looking like, and I remember I just booked that joint. Well, I hit her already. I can't talk to you no more. Like my man hit you, I can't talk to you no more. It was times that girls wanted to, not deal with a nigga no more. Yeah, and it's so much. I'm scared to say something. That's why
I used to do that,
David, man.
Molly. You just reminded me. You and my boy John used to. That's how we got rid of.
Yeah, that's how you get rid of girls when you don't want to deal with them.
And it was, and then we used to give it like, I would go tell his girlfriend that he's cheating on her and that she's too good for him and all this other kind of shit, and then I would smash her.
Yeah.
And then he would do the exact same thing, and he would tell them, "Oh, she was too good for me," and blah blah blah, and then he would smash. Yeah, that shit was there. I forgot all about that. Damn.
Yeah, that was the move, man. You can't talk to. I ain't not break up with girls and this time I ain't want to talk to them no more. I just hook them up with my friends, and most times you ain't a hoe. That make me like you even more. If you like, I ain't dealing with them, then I might like you. But most of them went for my friends. My friends had money. They look good as well. The girls be on them, so they went for it, So most times that helped me out. But that was my get out of jail free card.
We had one. We had one that thought she was playing both of us, and we was laughing our ass off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was good days. Those
thinking she doing something.
Yeah, she thought she was. Yeah, the whole time we knew and was setting it up. We were setting it up.
Fuck with her head a little bit on that there.
Well, the thing about it was his little brother ended up snitching on both of us because this nigga wanted to hit. His little brother wanted to hit and ended up snitching on both of us too. Yeah, shouts out to Tamara. I'll put her name out there. That was a long time ago. That shit was hilarious, son. And then because we couldn't figure out how she found out. And we were sitting there having the discussion, and then all of a sudden we was like, the only people that knew was us. Like, how the fuck did she find out? Blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, we turned and looked at his little brother. And I was like, God. And we was like, yo, really? You sold us out, dog? You sold us out. And then you wasn't even hitting. This nigga was like, he was like 2 years younger than us. He was like, yo. And I was like, you ain't even going to hit. I was like, yo, we could have hooked you up or something like that. But you ain't had to do that to us, dog. Yeah, we was there. That was a good old days, man. I forgot about those.
Yeah, man, get married.
That was a good string for it. I think we ran that game for a good 2 years. We dated chick, blah blah blah, then get rid of it.
I had some buddies that they used to go a little too hard. Like I'm talking. We was young though, but I had to let them know like that's a little too far. We had a buddy that had like white people here. I can't say his name. But he had like white people here, so his texture always was different. We always call him monkey fur, but the girls be on him, because he got that pretty head. But long story short, they used to get girls after school, take them over our buddy house and do things. And if he get a girl in a room, it's dark. Most time they would swap out and the girl won't even know. And I was like, yeah, wow. You know, like how can you like do it? So one day, one of my boys had a girl in there. He got dreads. Girl must was feeling on his head. Then he swapped out my boy Will. She got the feeling on his head. Noticed the texture was different. It ain't even dreads. It's something else. And she got the screaming, man, kirking out. And she called the police and some more stuff on them dudes. But they had a long run. They was doing it for so long. So I used to be like, man, y'all gonna get caught. And I think that's wrong. You know, if a girl assumes she only having sex with one person, it might be 3-4 dudes that stepped in and out the room and they won't even know, you know. So that was the wildest
I've
thing
heard
I
of
seen
things like that.
one day to a girl before and her not really knowing. You know,
I never
was
performed that move, but I've heard of it. Yeah, my brother-in-law was a wild dude. They used to do crazy shit. I remember they found some homeless girl and they ran the shit on her for Easter bunny. Each one came in with a piece of the Easter bunny because she wanted the chocolate or some shit.
Wow.
Yeah, all them niggas ended up going to the clinic together too. All of them was burnt. All of them had to go to the clinic. Yeah, all of them had to go. I was like, and then was the worst part. The dude woke up his twin brother. He had 2 twin brothers. I think they were only like 13 at the time. Yeah, and they ran up in there. So he had to explain to his mother why all of and his twin brothers was going to the judge. She kicked his ass out the house. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But what was I getting ready to say? Oh, Trey, you ain't tell us your story of doing something dirty, man.
I say
yesterday.
Yesterday.
I say when I was a kid, I had one time I was underage and I just snuck somebody in my house. They came all the way from not Vienna. It was somewhere in the Orange Line. If anybody know about the DMV, it was somewhere in the Orange Line. It was out there, and they were supposed to spend the night, but I thought my mom was gonna be out. She was supposed to be enjoying herself for her anniversary and all that shit. And I don't know what the fuck changed. I don't know what the fuck changed and made them come home. And they said something about you want anything from McDonald's or whatever, because in a few hours we're gonna be on the way back and blah 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 blah. So my peoples was coming. You know, I had my fun. You know, wasn't that great? You know, I didn't. You know, your hygiene could have been a little sharper. You know, anyway. So 2 strikes. I don't need 3. So you got to get out. I'm not getting caught up for you because you snoring or whatever the fuck. I'm not. I'm good. So I'm sorry, but you gotta get out. And you know, I gave them the invitation to sleep, but I had the time. At the time, I didn't have a washer and dryer in my unit, so we had laundry rooms at the end part. The doors unlocked. I mean, I'll bring you a little snack pack, a little lunchable, a little sandwich
in
or
the
something,
laundry
but
room?
you got to stay in the laundry room, son. You got to stay in the laundry room. And yes, the fuck you did. When I woke up, late as a motherfucker. Well, I was sleeping good too. When I woke the fuck up late, motherfucker was still in there asleep. Well, goddamn it, had to do what I had to do. I'm not about to get caught up. Oh, my mama never see this shit because she watched some of this shit out be on. But either way, that was mine. Got to get out, Slim. Get the fuck out.
Okay. All right. All right, Slicky Woo Woo said he made you think, Destiny. I saw you. I guess that's when I asked you about your time. Wow. But nah, so I forgot where I was at. What was I getting ready to say about that other story I was just telling y'all about
Oh, he said he made you think. That was whenever the timestamp falls within my response to Molly's story, because like what happened was like initially I'm half asleep. I haven't been to sleep yet, and I went somewhere. Whenever I came back, I heard him saying that she was in the middle of doing the dude. She felt his hair, and it wasn't dreads, and she started freaking out. And I was over here like, so what? She's mad he got his hair done different or something. And then it clicked that there was a train being ran, and apparently she didn't know about it. And I was like, wait a second. I started going over here like this, and that was where my brain was just kind of like catching up to what was happening. And that's what he was talking about, was me kind of like processing everything that just happened. So
But I'm wondering, is there music playing or something like, and you don't feel the difference? You don't
right,
you don't
body
you
structures.
don't feel or
Probably a lot of
just or the
probably
weight
a
of
lot of
them. Or,
usually there's usually drugs and alcohol involved, and
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
sometimes they what you call it. And I can't say I'm not going to say that it's something that it happened. How about that? That's all I know. That back in the day it happened. I remember I was coming through the school gym one time, and I went through the what you call it. And it was three niggas in there running the train on a chick, and he asked me, did I want next? I was like, nah, I'm good. But it was a it has how it has yeah, back in the day
Yeah.
when I was young, shit, all kinds of shit that happened back then.
Right.
You know what the hell was going on. I remember there was a chick that used to give head in the bathroom at 12:30 every day for lunch and shit. So,
Well, you gotta eat, so you know.
Protein. That's it.
You gotta eat. Everyone eats lunch, so that's very important.
those
Apparently,
days,
it's
those
good
days
for
are
a sore
wild.
throat.
That's because
Yeah.
her next class was gym. Hey, look,
Thought it was anatomy.
she needed
It
that
was
extra.
science.
No, but like we talked about before, Beast. You know what I mean? Like we grew up on like the Snoop Dogg. It ain't no fun if the homies none, and none of this is So you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? To some people, it seems taboo or whatever like that. No, us, you know what I mean? It was normal. Trains and planes and automobiles. It was just
Y'all had Freaknik and Tip Drill and all that shit, so y'all should already be on that. Y'all
What
had
up,
Uncle
Ron the
Luke and
Don?
shit, so
Ron
y'all
the
should
Don.
been on that.
Hey, Freaknik was there with DC in this area, go-go's and stuff
Man,
like
I
that, man.
love DMV. Man.
You'll be in a go-go, and it was nothing new to see a champagne bottle on somebody somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it was all kinds of just crazy experience things that would go on in those type of situations or environments. It's females known like Trina Boo and all these other girls who are known for the wildest things that I ever seen. I got a friend who was with Northeast Groovers that used to tell me that there was girls that would just walk around there asking if anybody wanted to fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it was shit like that going on. But anyway, I'm gonna get back. Let's get back to actual relationships now. So if you could go back and tell yourself or whatever, if there was something that now you wish you had did differently in your relationships as you get older, I'm sure. Well, except for Funny Man, I think he's still living his best life. I don't think that nigga. I don't think he has any interest in getting in any kind of like serious relationship or anything like that. Trey, you tell me if that's the same for you or not. But if you could tell yourself or tell yourself to do something different or something you should have did different back in the day or whatever the case may be, or maybe you got a shout out to the one that got away because you wasn't ready for him at the time. You know what I'm saying? What would that be? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like I said, I'm sitting on my marriage high horse, so I don't really got that much. Everything I did beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Before I've been married, but if I could go back and tell myself something personal, I don't know. I'd probably tell myself to do more crazy shit. But but I would have loved to have a midget one time or some bullshit like that. Like Funny Man gets to tell his story, but I don't know what I would, but I don't know. I think I experienced everything I want to experience. I don't still have, even though I've been married 23 years, I don't have anything that I could think of that I would be like, if I was single for a day, I would go do this. I would do a midget though. I would do that. I don't know, but I always like women short anyway. So, but but it ain't like it's on my like I think about it every day, kind of like wish list. So I don't really have too much. But
the question is something that you would do. Like, ask the question
Well,
again,
tell
so I just
yourself.
know what the question
No, what would you tell yourself to do differently Like, would you tell yourself that don't waste your time? I don't know, dating multiple people. I don't know. Would you tell yourself?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your story could be different. I mean, it's all
Oh
up to
shit.
what you would
I was
tell
a
yourself,
pimp.
or tell
Yeah.
yourself, or tell yourself, look, you know, all these chicks ain't worth it. Like, you know, this is what you need. This is the type of relationship you're looking for, or what relationship are you looking for now? How about that?
Shit, I think honestly, I think I'm doing golden. I think I always did. I'm not even trying to sound egotistical or nothing because I didn't. My first relationship, I was 21, so I ain't all that. People having 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exes and shit. I don't know how the fuck people fall in love that many fucking times. So I don't know how you fall for people. So it was never that. But I don't know. So I don't really regret anything. Um, if I mean, I don't know. Like, if it's something that I want to try, something I would like to try, some group shit. I like to try some shit like that one day. But I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, but I don't really regret nothing because I enjoy both relationships. I
Slicky Woo
enjoy
Boo
both.
said the only thing I would have stopped drinking all that booze. So I mean, hey, that could work out. You
That
wake up.
fucks up the interactions, man.
You drink a lot of shit. You wake up in some weird situations. I've had that happen. What about you, Destiny? You got anything?
Yeah, I definitely definitely um don't don't date felons. That's top of the list. Don't date
That's
felons.
probably number one.
Yeah, it is number one. Anytime I get this question, because for some reason I get it often, that's the answer. But there's also you don't need a man in order to love yourself. Love yourself. Learn that shit, and marry the first bisexual man you end up with.
Okay, that's
Okay,
interesting.
right.
All right, I'm gonna come back to that. But go ahead, funny man.
You gonna come back to that. Pause.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out here if Funny Man's about to propose. That's what I think.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
like,
You bisexual? What was that?
No. Oh shoot. I'm not even gonna lie. I regret. I regret divorcing my ex-wife, and I mean, like the whole situation. I mean, we was cool. That at the time I thought she had my first son. Years later I found out that was a lie. I can't explain that. Like I'm a competitor or whatever. I guess that's my okay. So like I was always with football, busy with football, whatever like that. And she had a problem. She didn't have a problem with a while, but after a while she was like, "Okay, enough," and everything. I was like, no, give it up. Well, it was an incident where her mom was like real sick, like on bed or something. So she was like, oh yeah, this weekend we're going down. This is. I said, oh, okay. Everybody have fun. And she was like, well, you have fun. You're not going. I said, no, I got playoff. I said, I got playoff game out of this, and she was like, can't believe that. So for like when she came back in all 2-3 weeks, it was straight, just like it wasn't even like arguing, like like the silent treatment, which was worse or whatever like that. No, so myself, I was the one in the right. I'm like, the playoffs and everything. So she said it was like 2-3 weeks, then she was trying, lovey covering up, and I'm thinking to myself, you're not gonna make me give in. You know what I mean? So I extended the week until like months until to the point where it was just constant, and then we just went apart, and I went and filed for divorce or whatever. But I think that's one of my biggest regrets.
All right, I want to come back to that too, but I'm gonna go back to Destiny real quick. And so Destiny, when you say you want to, you should have married the first bisexual man. So I just want a little bit of clarification here. So you want a man that will be with a woman and a man too?
Well, okay. A, that's not a bad idea. B, the first bisexual man that I ended up with was a beautiful man. He was exploratory, he was playful, he was fun, he was incredibly talented, he was very smart, he was great in conversation, he was somebody that could have been shown off. And I mean, he grew up to be overall successful in music, and he's still a beautiful
Prince?
man, and he now has a beautiful family. So what was that?
I said Prince. I was just
No.
joking, but go ahead.
No, but he was that the one that got away, but it was my fault. I was stupid, and I started a job at Waffle House, and I got heavily intoxicated and slept with one of the cooks, and told the guy that I had cheated on him and that he should break up with me. And he's like, "But we can get past it. You were intoxicated. It's okay." I said, "No, this doesn't feel right. I'm sorry for what I did. You don't deserve this. This is fucked up." And I'm still working with the guy, so I don't know if it's going to end up happening again or if there's going to be some kind of tension. And I cried, and he broke up with me, and I about a month and a half later, I was pregnant with my daughter. So I traded a possible happiness for the life that I have now. And I mean, I'm not unhappy, but life would have been very different if I had just been a good girlfriend.
All right, so a little clarity. So the Waffle House guy ended up being your daughter's father?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Just curious. I was, just
it was a one night stand.
Putting all the puzzle pieces together. All right. Okay. Cool beans.
No,
all right, man.
It was one night of 10 stands. We know what night made her. We know what night made her.
Right.
I mean, I was just lucky enough that if I was going to get knocked up in high school, then it was somebody that at least parents the same way as I do, and we get along. We don't get along in a relationship. We try to kill each other, literally, in a relationship. But as friends, we get along great.
Okay. Understood. All right, funny man. And to go back to you and your divorce. So do you feel like that was something that could have been worked out opposed to y'all just abandoning it the way it seems the story goes?
Yeah, because she didn't want the divorce. I moved in with my grandfather, and this and she, it was a couple. She came over, and she asked at the time that MP3 players. She said, "Yeah, my MP3 players messed up. Can I borrow yours?" And out of this, I said, "Yeah." And when she brought it back, she when I went to play, she had it on that Whitney Houston. Then we almost have it all, or whatever like that, and all. And she invited me over to. She was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you forgot something, whatever like that, and all." And when I answered the door, she had nothing but a towel on, or whatever. But again, me being that's what me being young and just I don't know, I was just stupid or whatever like that. I was like, you think I'm gonna fall for that? You know, I'm still thinking it's a game.
All your shit.
Yeah,
all your shit sound like a movie.
I'm thinking it's a game or whatever like that. And the sex was great or whatever. Like I
would have fell for it.
Like it's like you know, sometimes when I'm lonely, I be like, damn, I should have. But but yeah, so
for it.
Oh no.
That's I mean, I was just, I don't know. I was just, and then you know, I mean, you know, when you hang out with a lot of like single whatever. No, they'd be like, man, you.
They said, but I'm not a dweeb. You did a dweeb thing.
I did. That's why I said that he said something that you regret, and that's something that I regret. And then one time she came over to my grandfather's, and she my room never had a lock or whatever, and she caught a chick riding like that. No, and she went on and left. And that, I mean, to this day, we're still cool, and you know, I mean, still cool and everything like that. But as far as the, you know, I mean, the relationship and everything, it's completely.
Nah, once she saw actual visual of you fucking somebody else, that probably ended that whole maybe get a chance. So you now you got to work hard to get that image out of her head type shit. Yeah. So you know, it's
too much.
Yeah, because then after that scene, it doesn't matter if she did you wrong first.
Right.
Seeing you with another woman, if it changes everything in her brain. It will straight up convince her that she wasn't actually the problem, that the issue was you wanted to be with another woman, and here you are with another woman. It will whether it's true or not, it completely changes what a woman thinks. Whatever she sees.
But that wasn't.
I'll give you that.
That helps her get
into
that. Believe it or not, I know, you know me, what you hear and everything like that. No, I've never cheated on that's something that I've always been against, especially marriage or whatever. That definitely is something that I regret, that situation. You know, I heard different people talking about, oh yeah, you know, she was with this one, this and everything like that. And this one we was together or whatever. But like you said, it's different from hearing something and then, you know, actual seeing. So
my father cheated on my mother, and when I was really young. So he died when I was 11, but when I was really young, like 4 or 5, like my father was fucking his best friend's wife. And my mom brought me over there one time and left me. Like he over there fucking her, and my mother drove over there and put me on the doorstep and rung the doorbell and drove off.
Damn, you want to play the family man?
Yeah, and shit like that. My mother was a G, yo, and she ended up leaving him for a while, and she like one time she went over there and took his car, left her car, and then another time, like I said, she left me at the joint, and then
that was the most wasn't me thing ever.
So she ended up leaving him, and my father then begged her to come back, and this, that, and other. It was years, because it was like years I lived in an apartment complex and stuff. I didn't find out all this shit until I got older. But once I got old enough, you know, I understood what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I always knew I had an Uncle Robert that I didn't know who the fuck that nigga was until my father. You know, my father passed away, and then next thing you know, this nigga show back up, and my mom ended up marrying that nigga. I hated. He is dead now, but I hated him with a.
I said, "Daddy, not dead."
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh damn!
Dead, I hated him with such a passion, but to get back to the joint, you know, my mom, you know, I saw that pain. I remembered the pain, didn't know why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I always said, once I get married, I would never have my wife go through that pain. And it always was important to me that once I got married. Now, before I got married, I did some crazy shit. You know, but that was a time. You know, my wife doesn't give a fuck about that anymore. So, you know, it was college. It was college, dog. One day, like I was in college, I played football, and to haze us, they had this girl perform fellatio on all the freshmen. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get out of that shit. So,
I just couldn't get away.
I wasn't gonna say, and I ain't lie. I told my wife about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, she wasn't my wife at the time; she was my girlfriend. But I told her, I was like, I couldn't get up. I mean, they shaved my head too, so shit, I couldn't get over that. It was like, and that was right before I had to take her to homecoming. And then
Man,
after that,
he was
so
traumatized.
I was like, yeah, shit, they, what
His
I'm gonna do?
head
I'm gonna say
traumatized.
no. And good old Topper was the girl's name, her nickname at least.
Good
And
old Topper.
hey, I love Topper,
I love
man.
the Topper.
Real
Topper was my
Topper.
homie, though. Topper was my homie. But anyway,
What kind of hair did you have in high school?
I'm sorry.
Because you said they shave me bald, and I'm like, you're bald. So what kind of hair did you have in high school?
I got curly hair. My hair is curly.
Okay.
I got white people hair.
Curly.
Yeah.
Was it like the kinky curly?
Nah, it's the white people curly. Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
like
I don't have it no more. I cut it. I keep it low
Farrah
now.
Fawcett and shit.
But
You
then,
can't get
because
cornrows.
I had to deal with all that shit. I had to deal with all that shit about people thinking I'm pretty and fighting all the time because of that. So I cut it off. I hated it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, my hair hasn't been over that long ever since, because you gotta remember I grew up in the 90s. Shit, niggas, you was the light-skinned pretty boy. Oh, they try to fight you every day, son. Every day.
Yeah,
It just
Yeah.
got to the point I just kept it low just because I just didn't want to have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And I was living in the pseudo hood, PG County, going to Crossland, Oxon Hill, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right in the
I
giant. I
apologize.
had little niggas like Molly, exactly.
Yeah, I
Molly would be that
apologize.
nigga right
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying?
All the
That'd be
little
like,
black niggas. I
yeah,
all the
apologize.
little black niggas just mad as shit.
I had a friend like that. Dated long hair. He was light skinned, pretty eyes. All the girls wanted him. So that's my boy to this day. But shit, he be home in 10 years. He in for murder. Like a lot of people catch these light skinned dudes and think they the
Damn.
suckers. And then red guys feel like I got to prove to them that I'm
Now I
not.
gotta
So my boy
exact.
Day was like that. He done stabbed up dudes, beat the break because they girlfriend liked him. They don't like him because they girls like him. And he don't even know these girls. He's like, I never seen y'all girls, but just the fact that they like you, we gonna beat your red ass up. Then he gotta show, oh, I'm not your average light skinned guy.
Yeah.
And now they want to jump him. He come get us. It's a continuing cycle for light skinned guys growing up. Like if you looking like something, dudes gonna try you all day.
I mean, then as soon as they saw you, you just come to a new environment. As soon as they saw you, they picked you right on out. Oh, look at this fake ass Hobby Shore looking ass nigga. Blah blah blah. This that and the other. I'm like, come on, Slim, don't even fuck with me, man. I ain't even in the mood.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I just became the nigga that hit first no matter what. And that was just my mentality. I didn't give a shit. I'm gonna punch you right in your face. Don't care. Like, let's go. And then after a while, once you get the enough people know, then they don't fuck with you because they know
Don't you
going
just
to
get
punch you in the
tired of
face.
giving a fuck sometimes? Don't sometimes you
Yeah.
just want to do what the fuck you gotta? Yeah. So I'm full support.
But but be honest with you, I just want to be the nice guy. That's all I want to be. You know what I'm
Sometimes you
saying?
gotta knock a motherfucker.
I want to be the
Nigga
nice
named the
guy.
Into
Beast. I
submission.
don't know what nice come from a beast.
Oh
A
yeah, but
beast, a nice beauty and a beast and
The
shit.
hey, that was
nicest beast I know.
my football term. That's what they called me. I was a linebacker. That's
You
what they
gotta be
Oh
called
a
yeah,
me.
so
beast,
he
a
was
Yeah.
motherfucking
linebacker.
clear as shit. Yeah.
I was a dude. I was dirty on the field. I hit people for no reason all the time. But like we used to call it sleeping on the play, because like if the play go right and then he in front of you, and
Crack
then
back.
like a lineman would be sitting there, trotting all slow. Oh,
Yeah.
I would just hit him for no reason. Like I would just
Yeah.
if I couldn't get the tackle, I'm hitting somebody. So that was my mentality. So that was called. My
Yeah.
coach started. He said that when I put on the helmet, I transformed into this beast, and it just stuck with me ever since. So anyway,
That's
let's
a
get
cool
back
reason to have
to
that.
Was your jersey number 1?
nah 56 was my number. I was a linebacker.
Well, yours was a beast
56.
1, so I thought I'd ask.
Oh, not
Gamer tag.
Just game. Well, yeah, that ended up the one is added because of the gamer tag, but But
Oh,
I was the first beast. I was the actual first beast one on Xbox. I played so long. I still got the same gamer tag. But
That's what's up, though.
wait, what do you play? Just for
on
the record.
Xbox.
Yeah, but you said you play Call of Duty with your daughter, don't you?
Yeah, I play Call of Duty with my
You
daughter
don't
now,
play
I played everything. Yeah, I used to play Fortnite all the time. I played everything. I've
Okay,
been,
so you have
I've been
a
a gamer for
no-build
20
section,
years.
so it's fun. But my dogs knocked down my fucking Xbox the other day, so I have to get the HDMI port replaced. But we can
Yeah, I
game
got you.
sometime. That's my point.
Hey, I'm down. Let's go. I'll hop on. What is I about to say? Oh, Molly. Molly, you still there? All right, we're gonna go. All right, so now I got your.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
It
so
just,
what do you have any regrets of what you would tell your younger self that about dating or anything like that?
oh shit, it's so much. I mean, I don't regret nothing, but if I can go back and help the younger me make better decisions, shit, I say fuck all these girls out here. Like half of the girls I dealt with, I found out they was hoes, so I wasted 1, 2 years, 3 years here with this hoe, that hoe. So I just time, it's time I can't get back. I ain't tripping about the money that I might spent with them, but I can't never get that time back. Even I see them sometimes. Oh, you was one of the best boyfriends I had. It was because of me. And that's most of the girls I dealt with. It was because of me. I just had to get. It seemed like I was helping all these girls get to the point that they needed to work on themselves. But I just wish I can go back and take that time back. Other than that, except my kids, mother. Them the only women that I'm okay with. How everything played out, how things still going. But the other 1,000. Man, I wish I
Man,
can get that
Not
thousands.
under
time back.
thousand, under thousand.
Man, low
Yeah,
key, try to swag the other
Yeah,
1,000.
try to just slide that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
slide that right
man,
on
that's
in.
what it feel like, man. But I think
Right.
that some of the
Man,
things I did and it's stuff that I asked for. Like when I was young, I said it, I was terrible, so I can't be mad later on when some of these things start to happen to me or things don't play out or girls lying to me and finessing me because I was doing them same things. Everyone that's as big as a scale as it is today, but I was young, telling girls I might call you, telling girls I like you but don't like you. Hit, then don't call no more. I was doing all the things that normally young teenagers do, and I thought it was cool because that's what I was taught. The older guys taught us that you can't have one girl. You look weak, you got one girl. Like so, I try to have multiple girls. You can't let them know about each other. So I try not to let them know about each other, but it's just crazy. Now you see that ain't the way, and that's why things ain't work out for me,
Yeah,
But I'm
things are
grown
even
now.
better now because you get multiple girls and you let them know. And if they're still down, then you just got
Yeah,
multiple
just be
girls.
honest. Exactly, just be honest. But now I'm a one relationship guy person. I like to have one girlfriend. I don't like to dib and dab no more. It's too much energy. So I'm only dealing with one girl now, and it's been a year or so. But I just private with mine. I used to post a lot, and people would be like, "Oh, I know her," or she'd post me, "Oh, I know him," and then that's when the bullshit happens. So I just keep my life private. I got my one girl I deal with, I love, and other than that, I don't care about too many other women no more. The younger me, I'd have been on it, but nah, not no more. I probably been DMing Destiny and all that. Hey, I know you got a boyfriend. That was younger me. I'd have been hitting
Right.
everybody. Everybody.
Right.
Richie wouldn't
Right
even been off limit. That was crazy.
God damn, dog.
Knock a
I'd
block
have been like,
off.
bruh, what's up, sis? I'd be over there. Like,
He said
yeah,
he wants some
Richie.
of that 1.5 butt cheek.
Ah. Look at
Hey
Slicky
man,
shit
that
come
shit.
from way.
What he say?
That part, bro.
I
Hey,
was
look.
Well,
terrible, y'all.
okay, I feel better about myself. I was just a rebellious little bitch.
Ah, at least
Man,
you honest. A lot of people can be honest. They was always this perfect child. I meet people, they be like, I never was fucked up to people. I always treated people. What? And then you talk to other people that, man, like, come on, we all human. We all had to learn. And one thing is learn is how you treat people. I ain't always treat people as good as I do now, but I didn't know no better. I was treating people I thought they supposed to be treated. You supposed to treat the crackheads like this, the hoes like this. These people, like, nah, I treat everybody the same now with respect. But before then, if nigga ain't had nothing, you can talk to him like you want. That's what you thought. Oh, he homeless, he ain't got nothing, he a crackhead. Get your crackhead. My mother, who you talking to? She
Right.
grew up with these people. My sisters and them grew up with these people. Now and I see it now. The kids going on the dudes at the gas station. Them my friends. These people I went to school with, I'm like, shorty, don't talk to them like that. Yeah, you
Right.
can't talk to them like that, but they doing the same thing we was doing. We don't see you doing that. You asking us for dollars. So why should we show you respect? Still show that
Right.
man respect.
yeah, I hear you.
That part, though.
All right, so I got. All right, so now we'll go to the next question, which is what's your absolute hell no? Like I don't like I can deal with. There's a lot of things, and I'm talking about in a relationship. Let's say you're in a relationship and this person can do this, but what is the absolute thing that you personally can't forgive or you personally can't let go. And I'm taking out cheating because cheating's out of the category. I understand that, but what is your absolute hell nah type situation? For me personally, well, I guess I got a couple, but one is I can't deal with a disrespectful woman. I can't deal with a woman who's going to call me out my name and just say stupid shit. But I mean, but I guess to put it in what you call it is I ain't gonna have no you can't talk about me. Like, I can respect you if you talk about me to me, but when you talking about me to somebody else,
Yeah.
then that's when the fuck it's a oh hell nah type situation.
Yeah.
Like, you not gonna sit here. Like, I can deal with you talking about me to my face. I'm good with that. But if you going talking to other niggas, especially other niggas, like if you talking to your girlfriend about me, then I could probably handle that. That's cool. But if you talking to another nigga about me, oh nah, dog. That to me is
Yeah.
the hugest sign of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you're doing, then I can't deal with that. I find out you like that. That's a instant I'm cutting you off type shit for me.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious to what is your like the thing the one thing you will not handle or deal with. And Slicky Woo Boo said a bitch. I guess he's saying he ain't dealing with no bitches.
That's 90%, boy. You better find that other 10%.
Hey, better go to that that reformed hoe joint. But
.com.
anyway,
Yeah.
let's go. It looked like Funny Man has gotten a beaten off or looking at porn or something. So I go Molly. We'll go back to you, Molly, because sometimes you be dipping in and out. What's yours?
I mean, I'm more like you, man. I don't deal with the disrespect. Disrespect and lying. It can be
Fine.
something little. You can lie about. But I just know you can lie about something that's small. What else you lying about? So I don't deal with liars and the disrespect. I can't have nobody talking to me crazy, you bitch ass nigga, fuck you. And I had it. I done had it happen before. That's why I say I can't have it happen again, because them have men get in situations smacking women and getting these domestic violence. Most time it start from vocal, conversation. Then it lead to something else, and most time it lead to that because they don't like what you saying or they disagree. And I just feel like as adults, y'all can both agree to disagree. It's some things we ain't gonna agree on, but if y'all gonna be in a relationship, y'all gotta come to some type of agreement. And if you feel like you can talk to me like shit, I don't care if you mad. Oh, I was just mad. I get mad too. Should I just come in and talk to you crazy and start putting hands on you? But you got women out here, and I just think them the women that been missing a father in their life. Cause most of the women I dealt with that's like that, they even didn't have a father around or they were spoiled. So that's why I tell a lot of guys, you got daughters out here, you want to be present because they can end up being these type of women. Now you over there rushing to the house because the nigga put their hands on your daughter, and all you gonna look at the dude put their hands on your daughter. But now I see a lot of these girls, they star shit. They will trick dudes to doing things, and some dudes ain't got the patience like me to let a girl smack you and just try to walk off. They pulling on you, don't want you to leave the house. I can deal with it until I can get out of there. But some dudes, they swing back. One of the girls I dated before used to do that. The next dude she dealt with threw her off a balcony. And she been fucked up, but I was able to deal with that. He wasn't. He lost it. He snapped, So I just tell people, be careful dealing with women like that. Definitely, you ain't got the patience with anybody talking to you crazy. If a dude can't talk to you crazy, you damn sure ain't gonna let this girl that you say you love talk to you crazy. That's like one of your kids disrespecting you as well. Like, I just don't deal with disrespect because I don't disrespect people. So I'm with you, Beast.
All right.
Right.
What about you, Trey?
I would say somebody that lacks discernment. People that
That's a good word.
don't have people that don't have koof. Koof meaning like, a time and a place type of mindset. Don't people that need to be seen, need to be heard. People that do more talking than listening. When you talk too much, you miss a lot. You know, so I need somebody that's like aware. If you're not, so all those things is a part of discernment. That's why I'm saying all of that. But if you don't have discernment, then you are missing out on half of the messages you're supposed to be getting in life. I feel like so half of what's out there for you to take heed to or notice and pay attention to and chime in on whatever. I feel like you're missing that if you don't have discernment.
Okay.
So that's my answer.
All right.
Mhm.
Destiny?
Respect is big. Telling the truth is fucking big. Cause I'm a fan of 50-50 in a relationship. So in all honesty, and I mean this, my hand to any God you want me to put it towards, if my man said that he was attracted to somebody and wanted to do something with them, I'd say, all right, well, do you want to do this together or you want to go on your path and I'll have me one? And because 50-50, if you sleep with somebody, I'm going to do it. So communication, very important. Tell me the damn truth. What's up, Keone? You late? I thought I was late. The fuck?
Late as shit.
What's going on, Trey? What's going on, Beast?
Oh, what's up?
Marley.
All right. So,
the respect, honesty, very important. And one of the I've had a lot of alcoholism in my family. I mean, a lot of bad shit has come out of alcoholism in my family. And I've dated a couple alcoholics and learned that, well, I mean, they are all pretty parallel. So I can't be in a relationship with somebody that has to drink on the regular. I can't do it. I mentally cannot fucking handle it. Now, weed, totally different. 100% different. Alcohol, I can't do it. Okay. Also, if I actually get to the point where I'm crying and I'm yelling, I have a lot of fucking patience. If I get to the point where I am crying and I am yelling, that is the most violent. Funny man, what the fuck are you doing in the corner?
Ironing, I think, or either getting his outfit ready for whoever he about to kidnap.
Right.
That part, I don't know what he's doing. Then
he's ironing.
All right, we got Keon. All right, I'm sorry, Destiny. Were you done? I was gonna go to Keon.
That's about it. If I'm getting to that point, then there are some issues. Tread lightly because I may actually break some shit. I have a bad habit of accidentally breaking shit when I get angry, but it takes me a long fucking time to actually get angry about something. So, but yeah, Keone or Funny Man.
Keone, you there? We'll go to
I'm
Funny
here.
Man.
Hey, what's up, Keone?
I'm here. What's going on, Funny Man?
All right, we're talking about what is the one thing besides cheating. We're taking cheating out of the category. What is the one thing that you can't have in your relationship? You're not able to handle, like that is going to be the easiest way to end this relationship for you.
I think lying. That lying is just that's it. Especially if I catch you lying, I think that's the deal breaker because you lying. I caught you lying. You still lying. So I think that's it.
Okay.
For me.
You know what? I do got another question. I'll let Funny Man go first, and then I might throw another question at y'all at the panel. Go ahead, Funny Man. What's your absolute deal breaker besides cheating? Deal breaker, like I can't have this in my relationship.
Bad hygiene.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
You can't just put her in the shower.
If you're a grown ass woman, if you grown ass woman and funky,
that's might have a bad day though.
That is mine because
a bad day
and dealing with her, so I'm pretty sure she ain't stink all the other days. So you saying one bad day she get to stink and you done?
Hey.
Bad day.
She just dirty, just don't wash enough then or something.
Everybody who's with me, they know everybody who's with me know they better carry some mints or some gum or something like that. No, because
You said hygiene. You said
that one incident can kill the mood. Just
God damn.
What if she just
Okay.
ate some crabs or something? Damn.
well, she should have ate some crabs. She should have ate some crabs
Just worked
and some
out.
orbits.
Like, you can take it to him and need a chicken sandwich on it.
Oh man, funny
Man,
man.
now I want to go to
I'm
the.
I
serious.
What
feel
else
like,
funny man?
but I feel like bad hygiene isn't a.
Yeah, that ain't.
That's just a trick. That's something easily fixed. You just put like every day, just when she get home, just tell her go get in the shower, brush her teeth. I mean, shit, that should be an
Yeah.
easy fix.
But imagine you got a girl with some rolls on her and she gets on top, and every time she goes up, they go up and some funk comes out. That's just what my brain sees. I'm sorry.
No, I just say a shower. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like take a
That would
shower.
be-
Cause it's the deal breaker. I mean, y'all already together. Y'all messing with each other.
Scrubbing
What did
them
you
nooks
do
and
to mess it
crannies.
up? She got you already, so she got you
Yeah.
smelling like that. I'm saying the girl that don't stink, funny man. What would be the deal breaker for you?
Oh, okay. If she don't.
Oh, that's right. I know what it is. Because funny man like to eat ass, and if her ass stinks, then that takes all the sexual shit. That takes all the sexual shit out. Okay, now it's starting to
That's
catch
the
up
deal
for me.
breaker. She don't let him eat her ass.
They gotta have a clean ass for funny man. It's like, nah, I need that motherfucker to be crystal clean when I go down and eat that shit. Understood. Okay, it's starting to catch up. All right, funny man. All right, but besides hygiene, something that maybe I guess is like a personality trait.
Oh shoot! Well, I can't even say being crazy because that's just I learned through time. That's just women. Period. You know what I mean? Like even back in the Adam and Eve. You know what I mean? It was Eve that was actually talking to a snake. So you know what I mean? like women been crazy since the beginning of time. So
It's crazy men too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but mainly women, mainly women. like if what's her name, Camilla Harris or whatever. No, if she does become president, I hope she has no menstrual cycle because it's gonna be bombs over Baghdad. Like like any situation, just bomb them. Just bomb them.
Now stepping back in the menstrual
gotta be
cycles,
that.
that's kind of crazy.
There's gonna be articles saying I think it's that time of the month for the U.S. president. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. But
That's
I don't know that. I think like Kiani said, you know what I mean, lying. You know what I mean. If you got lie, just
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
I got you, sir. Hold on.
It's lie on top of lie, just like.
All right, Trey, you was about to say something?
Hey, B, everybody, I gotta go. My son, he's getting married or whatever.
Oh yeah, congratulations, man!
Congratulations.
Yeah,
put those pictures out there. Yeah, he should have been here for the crazy bitches conversation, but it's all good.
That's why you're thinking about your ex-wife. He already thinking about his ex-wife.
Oh yeah,
man.
he about to go see his ex-wife. She about to be there.
He wish he never messed that up.
Oh yeah.
Going to weddings do that to you, funny man. It's like going to church, man. You feel that spirit.
Yep. You
All right,
funny, about
man.
10 minutes.
Go ahead and apologize, man.
Oh no! All right.
Go ahead, apologize to your wife. Tell her you sorry. You wanna give it one more try.
One more try.
Yeah, while we at the chapel, we might as well get married too. You should go ahead and pull that shit out. Go ahead and try.
Add it to your tough.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All
right, see you tomorrow.
All right.
See you.
Congratulations.
All right, go ahead, Trey. You was about to say something, Trey.
Oh no, I was just wondering. Maybe it was a side conversation. I was wondering how the hell y'all got on menstrual cycles that quick. I only tapped out for a quick second and got back in. And just
that was funny man going on about that shit. I got a question for y'all, and I'm just curious, and I'm gonna throw this out here. Do y'all find what is the difficulty? And maybe Destiny can figure this, help me out. What is the difficulty with women in holding themselves accountable? Because I find in the majority of my relationships, and even my relationship now, that my wife holding herself accountable for some shit is like she'll make up every excuse in a fucking book besides I just didn't do it. And I don't understand why it's so fucking difficult to just say, my bad, didn't take care of it. Instead of saying, my bad, I didn't take care of it, it'll be everybody else's fault. It'll be anything. And then hold on. And then it's like she will double down on all that shit. Like, yo, I'm like, look, man, just say you just didn't do it. All you have to say is, my bad, I didn't do
I
it.
feel like you're in a different situation though. I feel like when you as a guy, I feel like the world is already looking at you to be the fall guy anyway. So when you marry, I feel like you are a contractual fall guy. So if I didn't do it, then nigga, you gonna handle it. So I think that's what I think it is. You're a contractual fall guy. You know that's a part of the agreement. Nigga,
No.
if it ain't get done, nigga, now you gotta do it.
Okay, so I cannot speak for every woman because I don't do that. I find a lot of peace in admitting what I've done wrong, because if I exclaim that I did do this wrong and I claim everything that I've done wrong, when I say I did not do this particular thing, you know I did not do it. I'm not lying, because I will claim what the hell I've done. And I actually, in teaching my daughter a little bit about chakras, one of the ways to increase, I think it's like the red one that's supposed to be right here or something like that, a way to ease your mind is to always take ownership of the actions that you have done. And whenever I read that, I was like, okay, well that makes sense, because ever since I started taking full ownership of my own actions, I do have more peace. I mean, there's still every once in a while the friction of like, I don't like being in trouble, so whenever I do something wrong, I get upset that I did something wrong and now he's upset. But my response is generally to just be quiet and chill for a second, and then I'll say, I'm sorry for doing this, or I apologize, I didn't mean to do this. I don't say I didn't do it. I apologize for what I did do.
I hear you. All right.
I can't speak for all women, because that's how I am.
I got you. Molly, you there?
I'm curious. I'm curious. 10%.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm curious. Have you found that issue?
Yeah, I found that issue in life, period, not just the women I date, and women in general, family, all of that, sisters. It's just like, even when they know they did wrong, they would still say, well, I only did it because of this. If this never happened, then I wouldn't have had to do this, and then that wouldn't occur, so it's never like, my bad, I messed up. It won't happen again. I make sure it won't happen again. It's always, well, I only did that. I only did this because you did this, and if you would have did that, I would have never had to do this. Like, what is you talking about? And it's crazy, because I'm starting to see that in a lot of men that I actually know. And it's like, we too old to be finding other people to blame. We got to look at ourselves in the mirror. It's always going to be people out here that do you wrong or do things you might not like. But what did you do? What did you do in the whole picture or the whole stream of things? And people forget that, so they just stick to what everybody else did. Even when it comes to this debate and stuff, it's like, if you find something Camilla did wrong, it don't matter because Trump did this or Trump said that. You find something Trump did wrong, well, it don't matter because Camilla did this. I don't care. Look, these people did something wrong. These people did wrong. They need to own up to it. And that's how I feel about women in general, man. They never really own up to anything. I mean, Destiny, you one in a million, but that's rare. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It might be just something in them, I don't know, Beast, but I experienced the same thing as you.
Yeah, we need Destiny's boyfriend's opinion on it, but I'm gonna let it go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and take what she said. He might have a whole different story, but Kiana, shit, don't tempt me. I'll ask him. Hey, Kiana.
Yeah.
So do you feel that women don't admit when they're wrong. They don't. Why do you think? Because in my opinion, and like he said, I've had to deal with my family and stuff like that, where it's just simple. Like, just be like, my bad. You know what I'm saying? It won't happen again, but instead it's always somebody else. This has happened, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Do you feel that women have a problem admitting their
Yes,
part?
yes, all the time. They, instead of saying I'm wrong, baby, or I'm sorry, they act like they didn't do nothing wrong. And the story was, I sent the BGE guy to my girlfriend house at the time. He did the adjustment. He called the manager, did everything, and he said, cash at me. So instead of cash apping him, no, he said, this is my new cash app. And then after that, she cash app his old cash app, and the money never got back to him. And I told her, this is your fault. She said, no, it's not. So I got 15 stories how the women don't admit they was wrong. Instead of saying, I'm wrong, baby, I'm sorry. But if we do something, you have to say, sorry, I'm wrong. All of this apologetic stuff.
Yeah. And then
So
the thing my wife loves to do is somehow she'll come up with some concoction of something that has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about. And it's just I've learned it now, but back when I was young, it used to work. And then eventually I would say something or do something that she can then lean on that and act like she did nothing. So in other words, she'll piss me off to the point I punch a wall, or God forbid I say the word bitch or fuck in the sentence, and then I have to be directed to her. But as soon as I do that, then everything we were conversating about is now null and void. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the stuff that she did to start the conversation is now null and void, as long as she can get me to say that. So I just wondered if it was just me, or does that happen now? Now we kind of laugh about it because we've gone further in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Where I can talk, where we actually have some type of communication. Still don't admit shit wrong, but we still can have that further conversation. So Reese just chimed in. Thank you for watching. I guess she's trying to tell me to go ahead and end it. Oh, what time? Oh shit, I thought we was. You know what? I forgot she said that 12 o'clock thing. So I'm gonna go ahead. Did everybody get the chance to say what they had to say? I'm trying to remember. Trey, you said what you had to say, right?
Yeah, that was me. That
I could
comment
throw
from
in a
Reese YouTube. That was just me telling people to like, share, and subscribe. I don't know if
Uh,
Reese even watching. She'd have been said something in the comments.
yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show anyway. We're at the 2-hour mark now, and just it was a great conversation. I appreciate y'all joining me. Thank you, Reese, for allowing me to be on the shit, Molly. I appreciate you for being here. I guess this is the only time I probably will appreciate you while I'm on the show, but I appreciate you for helping me go through this, and I definitely had a good time. I feel like it was good conversation for all. You want to follow me, you can follow me at dad_mentality on all platforms, and just come check out my show. We're getting ready to start our new season coming up here at the end of the month. Where we talk about topics like this and different things. We're definitely going to have a conversation about male depression and just a bunch of other kind of mental health type situations, talk about relationships, families. I want to have another wife's episodes where, people come on the show with their wives, and we discuss real relationships and what it really takes to build and maintain and hold relationships. So, it's quite a good season we got coming up here. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Anybody got anything they want to shout out? Destiny?
Yeah, y'all go check out Better Than Being Bored podcast. It's on, excuse the swollen eye, it's allergies, but y'all go check us out on YouTube. That is where we're trying to push. We need more subscribers on YouTube. We've got 113 funny ass videos that do feature the Beast, Dad Mentality, and a bunch of them feature Funny Man Green. We got one on there with Trey Wiz. I mean, y'all go check out Better Than Being Bored podcast and watch us be dumb on Fridays and record our regular ass podcast available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music on Sundays. And yeah, Better Than Being Bored. Y'all come check us out.
All right. Kiana, you got anything you want to plug?
Yes, check out Edible Bongs on Instagram, Facebook. Be Eddie Bongs. We got the best products. You missed it last night at the comedy show, but you can contact me at 240-369-3281. I've been smoking good, so you got to excuse
There
me,
you go.
everybody.
It's all good. I appreciate it. Y'all know, y'all definitely got to get your Shades of Blue book. And also
Shades of
that,
Blue.
yeah, get that book. If you ain't have it, you know, everybody, I think everybody here got it, or get it on audio books. And, you know, that way you can listen to it as you go, as well as you listen to the podcast throughout the day. I'm thank you, Slicky Woo Boo, for hanging out with us today, man. And, adding your insight, and I appreciate it. And don't forget about Molly C. Moss. Get that life right. Get that gut
Yes,
right. Get all this
sir.
stuff, the nutrients and everything you need to make your brain fire on all cylinders. Definitely wouldn't have been firing on all cylinders if I didn't have my Molly C. Moss and coffee this morning. I drink it every morning. Matter of fact, I'm almost out, so I need to re-up. And, you know, it's a good time. Thank you for joining us, and God bless and good night.
Bye.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, you gonna play the music? I don't know if you gotta play the music, Molly, or what. You want me to just cut
Oh
this
yeah,
down
we'll
off?
definitely play the music. We ain't gonna do beats.
We ain't gonna do you like that.
We
Nah,
got
we
to,
go.
man. Y'all remember, hit that like button, please share, and hopefully y'all learn something from the day, man. Some people out here, they don't take no advice from nobody. We saying you gotta listen, but let's just have a conversation, grown conversation. You know, I love today's show, Beats. I think you did great. Wasn't nobody cutting off each other. Wasn't nobody getting hot temper. We stayed on topic. We ain't get sidetracked. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. You must have a little layout over there. He talking about, we gonna just talk about a few things. He keep looking down there. It's like he had a whole notepad, Trey.
Yeah. I seen that. I told you he was gonna come straight with it. He wasn't about to play around on those cameras.
You
He
know,
wasn't about
right.
to be recorded and play around.
You know, I do gotta write my notes, brother, because I'll get sidetracked too. So I like to keep it that I can, you know, have enough questions on there that I can stay focused when, because otherwise I'll run off to a whole another topic too. So it's all good. It's all fun. You know, this is good practice though, because I haven't been running my show in a while. So you know, it was good practice. I enjoyed it. You know, this makes me start. I'm starting to get even more excited about this season, even though I was already getting there. You know what I'm saying? You know, because here I get to act a fool because I ain't got no real control. You know what I'm saying? So I just act a fool and do whatever the hell I want to do. But you know, it is what it is. I enjoyed it. I love Reese. I love hanging out with y'all. So it's all good, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream because I ain't gonna talk all this fucking time.
All right, we be back tomorrow, y'all. Freaky Friday.